Merry Christmas and welcome to Storytime with Cozy Malka. This holiday season, we'll be sharing stories of generosity, responsibility, and compassion. As we gather around, let's put on our listening ears as we read special holiday tales together. Today's story is Santa Retires by David Bedricki. So without further ado, let's find a cozy spot, grab a friend like Jade here, and enjoy a great holiday story. Just because I wear a red suit and make toys, everyone thinks I'm jolly. Oh, I'm happy when I'm making toys, but when I have to deliver them, forget it. Sacks are getting bigger, chimneys are getting smaller, and you never know what the weather will throw at you. Then one day after Christmas, Mrs. Claus showed me something we got in the mail. We liked what we saw. We packed our bags and put the elves in charge and kissed the reindeer goodbye. Mrs. Claus and I went to the airport and waited in line. We didn't want anyone to recognize us. I thought we looked pretty cool. Very incognito with his SC bag. It was hot and sunny when we arrived at Mistletoe Island. I was feeling better already. Mr. Tinsel showed us around the place. He said I reminded him of someone, but he couldn't remember who. I couldn't wait to hit the pool. It had been a long time since I had been in a swimming pool. It had been a long time since I had done a cannonball. I needed to lose weight. So we started playing tennis. Mrs. Claus was really good. We did lots of yoga. We went for long walks on the beach. I even took dance lessons. I was doing the hula. We were eating well and getting in shape. This was the life. Mrs. Claus and I talked about making Mistletoe Island our new home. Then the reindeer showed up. They wanted to party, and I had a better idea. I took them surfing. Rudolph could really hang 10, but we had to rescue Blitzen. Give him the shotgun and everything. That night, Mrs. Claus served up a healthy meal. I figured it was the perfect time to tell the reindeer I was going to retire. They didn't take the news very well. Even this little guy looks scared. The reindeer sadly went back to the North Pole. Mrs. Claus and I went back to swimming, surfing, and yoga, but things just weren't the same. I missed my team. I tried taking a cooking class, but I wasn't very good at making a souffle. Wasn't very good at tennis either. I was good at making toys, and I just wasn't jolly anymore. That's when I picked up a newspaper. Things weren't looking good up at the North Pole. Mrs. Claus and I headed straight for the airport. When we returned to the North Pole, we found the reindeer wouldn't eat, toys were missing parts or had too many parts, and the sleigh had become home to a family of polar bears. Mrs. Claus and I rolled up our sleeves and got to work. By Christmas Eve, the reindeer were ready, so the toys and the sleigh, it was a beautiful sight. I was feeling jolly again. I've decided not to retire just yet, but we did decide to take a vacation every year. Mistletoe Island, here we come. You know, it's an important thing to remember that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, as they say, that sometimes we try something new and it doesn't work out, or we realize we don't like it, but it's important to be honest to ourselves and to others that, you know, our pride isn't so important that we'll stick with something that we tried just so that we don't have to admit that it wasn't the right thing. And sometimes blending it, like what Santa did with, you know, maybe we'll go sometimes or for vacations, but we'll still do the Santa thing. Was there a time when you tried something new and realized, ooh, this isn't for me? Maybe you tried a new sport or an activity and thought, oh, actually, I don't like this as much as I thought I would. We look forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you next time for another great story.